you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I hope y'all are doing well. How y'all doing? Good morning. Get in here. OCO to my family. Good morning, family. Yay. Today Wednesday too, huh? Yeah, girl. Yes, you're right, Mia. Let's get over this hump together, child. Girl, Lord have mercy. Let's get over the hump, girl. Yeah. But good morning, everybody. Y'all get up in here. We got a couple of things to discuss. Okay. Happy hump day. Okay, happy hump day. It's the middle of the week, which is not for me because I gotta work this weekend, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we coming up on the end of the thing. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to set myself up to just do this full time. I ain't gonna lie. At some point, I'ma just do this full time. I already know it. I just got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get to the point where, you know, and then part of me be like, oh, girl, just do it. You know what I'm saying? But you know how you be scared, girl. But they say scared money don't make no money, huh? At least that's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. But, you know, because I feel like I could devote most of my time to this and be financially stable. You know what I mean? But girl, we'll figure it out. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. It's a beautiful day down in Georgia. Georgia is a beautiful day in Georgia. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Rumble Gang, we up tonight. Gang. Rumble Gang, we up tonight. I'm letting y'all know right now, Rumble Gang, we are up tonight. Okay. Shout out to my mods, my beautiful and handsome mods. You guys are nothing short of amazing. Yeah. Oh, what I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. But anyways. Oh yeah, I know what I was about to say. We need to check on Junior. Junior. We need to go check on Junior. I ain't seen them in a while. I saw one video. It's beautiful in North Kakalaki, as it is. Speaking of North Kakalaki, to my Kakalaki and my Georgia people, to my Gullah Geechees, don't let nobody tell y'all African. Y'all ain't no African. The Gullah Geechees ain't from no Africa. The Gullah Geechees ain't got nothing to do with Africa. That is the indigenous people of that land. So to my Geechee people on here, please don't let nobody tell y'all that's some African stuff. That they ain't got nothing to do with Africa. My best friend told me she met a man, he was African, but he said he lived in Georgia or South Carolina, but he Geechee. I said that's impossible. How he Geechee and he African? You see what I'm saying? How is he Geechee and he African? I said, girl, that's an oxymoron. He's alive. But I tell y'all how some of them colonizers is, and it ain't all the Africans, but a lot of them niggas is colonizers. I told you they're Black Europeans. That's my theory. I told you they them Black Europeans that went missing. I'm telling you. I believe it. I believe it in my heart of hearts. Them Black Europeans that went missing. I'm telling you. I feel it. Something. I don't know if it's the ancestors giving me the 3 taps saying boo. That's them Black Europeans, but I feel it in my heart. All them Black Europeans, remember I showed y'all all the stuff yesterday? I'm telling you, that's them. I feel it. I don't know it to be fact, but I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Grape Tea, you been on Krishan neck. Has she been showing Junior? Now I did see she was with her family and Junior was out there looking, spaced out as he always is. And Junior, I think at one point I thought he was gonna jump out the girl's arms or something. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, she been quiet with Junior because we've been on her neck. That's why we've been on her neck. He ain't grown. How we gonna do our 8 months? What we is on 8 months or 9 months? How we gonna do our 8 to 9 months check in? How we gonna do the to see if he up with his motor skills and whatnot? She must know I was trying to do this monthly. That's why she stopped putting him on here. She gave him a bath. She been showing Blueface, Junior Blueface need to get that baby ASAP. Blueface ain't no parent either. We gotta do a check-in on Junior. Junior 12-year-old by now still not crawling. That girl say Junior 12. Poor Junior. Poor Junior. Right. She always holding him. She don't never put him down. Well, she only hold him on the camera so her duck fans could think that she's a good mother. But I'm on her neck. I'm on her neck. How old Junior is? What you born in September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Junior going on 9 months next month. In this week. Junior going on 9 months. Oh, hey, yeah, girl, they said she got called out for not bathing him, so she went online and bathed him. So why when we calling her out to bring him to a specialist, she don't go online and do that? Why when we call her out for bringing him to a specialist or his apartments, she don't go online and do that? I'm on her. I might bring her up this evening. But Rumble Game, we up. We up, Rumble Game. Judy and Brad baby walking. That baby doing taxes. Judy and Brad baby got a business. He got Kaleidoscope Kids. He the CEO. He run Kaleidoscope Kids. Brad and Judy baby, she must have got that good semen from that clear man. Brad and Judy baby about to open another warehouse. I saw Tessa on live crying about Krishan, how she dogged her. For real? Regarding the restaurant. Where's that? Who got the live? Yolanda, send it to me. Send it to me. Girl, send it to me for real. Who got the live? I want that. She also said she stopped smoking and drinking for football, but was drunk with her family in Baltimore. Well, we knew that was a lie when they left that snaggle tooth. See, the way it works is, with Krishan, I told y'all the Most High knocked the tooth out so the lies could come out a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? And so the people could see and notice and be like, So what happens is whenever she talked, the lies got a easier way to get out. So yeah, I knew that was a lie when she said it. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was a lie when she said it. So I wasn't surprised or whatever, but it's a time. It's a time. Thank you, Sammy, for the super chat. Voodoo, why does Krishan take parenting classes? Because she clearly needs it. That girl needs Jesus. Parenting classes, I don't even think that'll work. Because listen, the advice she needs to take care of her baby, she been getting it online. We've been giving her parenting classes. I've been giving her, and the world has been giving her parenting classes. We all been telling her what he should be doing. We did the milestones. I am the parenting class. What we talking about? I pulled up the milestone, said what he should be, motor skills. I said what he should be eating when she mashed that banana up and put it out there, act like Junior was chewing whole bananas. I am the parenting classes. I'm the parenting classes. Okay? She don't need no parenting classes. She need a new brain. If I only had a brain. Hey, that's what she need. She don't need no parenting classes. She need a brain. That's what she need. Thank you, Seven. HIPAA law prevents us seeing her at the pediatrician. Cap, the question is there even a pediatrician? That's not true, Miss Bug. That's not true. First of all, we've seen her at the doctor with him multiple times. Multiple times. And y'all got to understand the way HIPAA works. HIPAA works for the doctor and his relationship with the patient, meaning, yes, he probably can't be on there unless she consents. She probably can't be on there without her consent. He can't be talking about the baby and what's going on with the baby. But that's how but other than that, you, me, or none of us that ain't in the medical field, we not tied to no HIPAA. We ain't tied to no HIPAA. HIPAA only works when you have a need to know for information and you relate it to the patient. So doctors, nurses, things of that nature. You and me, girl, we ain't got no HIPAA. Girl, please. Let them know, abundance and clarity. HIPAA is only violated by the medical professionals. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And this the part. Thank you, Shaquana. That's Cap. We saw her literally give birth on live. Right. And heard a doctor say something was wrong immediately after he came out. Where was the HIPAA law's interjection in that? Yes, because once she consents, there is no HIPAA. Once she consents, they could, you know what I'm saying? Girl, we ain't HIPAA. Girl, police. HIPAA. We watched this heifer go on live and shit Junior out. Ain't no HIPAA. Okay? I was there in the delivery room. Me and 1.5 million other people. HIPAA. Girl, police. HIPAA. If HIPAA was really that bad, then the whole hospital would have got shut down with all them doggone people who was on live. We was all in the emergency room when the sisters was going, oh, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. We was all there. HIPAA, girl, please, ain't no HIPAA. It's a HIPAA, but it ain't no HIPAA. That girl full of crap. Who got the live with the sister crying about Rockhead lying to her about a restaurant? But that's on you, Tessa. Ain't you supposed to be the second oldest? You sent it to my email. Thank you, Yolanda. Ain't Tessa supposed to be the second oldest? You let the youngest and the dumbest of them all, you feel me, go on here and lie to the people in the audience and tell them that she gonna get you a restaurant. Girl, yes, you know what? If you stupid enough to believe that a person who refused to put a tooth back in her mouth was gonna gift you a restaurant, and you left your Section 8 or your project to go run down there and play with Rockhead, then that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. Okay? So with that being said, Tessa, you big dummy, it looks to me that the dummy runs between the whole family. Yeah, that's what it's giving me. It gives to me, dummy runs through the family. All of y'all duck gooses. Because there's no way I would have left my Section 8 to go play with Rockhead and babysit Junior. Ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Especially when she was relying on Blueface. Girl, you got to be as slow as a turtle. You got to be as slow as a turtle. You got to be. A tortoise. Girl, you got to be as slow as a snail. For you to leave your Section 8 and go be a glorified babysitter, she let you cook that food for that meet and greet right after she had Junior. And I ain't gonna lie, when I seen it, I said, shit, I wasn't eating that. Girl, please, that food did not look good. But Krishan, I guess she, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I seen the food though, Tessa. And I suggest you go ahead on and pick up a trade. Tessa, look fat. I know it. You thought your sister, you know what I'm saying, was gonna, do right by you. You know, whatever the case may be. But I suggest you go ahead on and pick up another trade, Fat. Because the food that I seen, I wouldn't even use my stamps to buy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Sierra, face number 3, changing faces. Her food looked better than yours, and she looked like she got hers out the frozen food section at Walmart. Girl, Tessa, go lay down, girl. Please. Go find you something else to do. Cooking, that ain't for you, Fat. That ain't for you. If you were smart, you would have been up there burling crab legs or something. But you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember what it was. It looked like something out of a soup kitchen. Tessa, go lay down, Fat. Go ahead, start braiding hair. Do braids. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing about hair, the bitches gonna always need their hair done. Go ahead on, start doing some braids. You feel me? If you start doing braids out your kitchen, I promise you, you'll make a lot of money, Tessa. You know what I'm saying? You're funny built. Your hair's uneven. So I think doing braids would be the best thing for you, Tessa. Tessa. Go ahead on, start doing some micro braids. Bring them back. Matter of fact, they got the new, they said French twist. We call them French twist in New Orleans, but they say out here, they call them French rolls. Get you a sock. Roll your 2 socks up and start practicing on one of them churn hair. Get the black gel. Lead the top out. Look, cut the top in the U. I'm not cut, but part it in the U and put that and tie that up. You know what I'm saying? And then get that black gel and slick down both sides of the baby hair and roll up a black sock. Get 2 pairs just to make it, depends on how long the hair is, and put that on the in the back, and then make your little tornado French twist around there. They coming back, and then take the front and take a high curl or some Marcel irons and roll them up, and then pin curl that shit up at the top, girl. You make more money doing that. Worry about this damn restaurant, girl. Start doing micro braids in French rolls, as y'all call it. We call them French twists. Start doing micro braids and French twists. They coming back, Fat. They tired of the stylists. They don't want no more wig installs. They going back and getting French twists and in pin curls and waterfalls and freezes at the front. So go ahead on, start doing that. They say the black gel, get it now before it go up. Once they see the Negro women want the French twist back, the black gel going up. So go get it now. You can get the big old tub for $1.99. I suggest you go take about $20, get buku gel and a whole gang of bobby pins and some human hair. Start doing some micros, Fat. Oh yeah. And got to get the pump it up. Please do not leave without the pump it up. If the lady don't walk by and smell like pump it up, we know it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead on, get your go on Amazon and see if you can get your box of pump it up. That way you won't run out. Pump it up, black gel, bobby pins, and a couple of socks. Matter of fact, them churn don't be wearing them socks. Go get them socks off them churn drawer and start doing you some French twists and some micro braids, Fat. And see, with the micro braids, you can make them bring their own hair, so you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, go ahead on and do that, Fat. Go ahead on and do that. Oh yeah, and you got to have the Earl Sheen. Got to have the Earl Sheen for the moisture and the shine. Cause see, the hair gotta smell like pump it up, but when it's in the sun, it's gotta have a shine on it. You know what I'm saying? Got to get the sheen. Yeah, and yeah, go ahead on and start doing that. Get your blow dryer too. You might already have one, but if not, see if Krishan could get you one. They say they're on sale for $19.99. Get you a good blow dryer, Fat. You know what I'm saying? And start doing some hair. You know, the food, I seen your food. I suggest that you go ahead on and leave that alone. That ain't your calling. You know what I'm saying? Cooking? No, ma'am. Plus, you look like your house dirty. You look like your kitchen. Tessa look like when she opened her microwave, they got old food in there. You know what I'm saying? Stuck on the side of the microwave. You know, you open the refrigerator, they don't really got food in there, but they got old like containers. And when you open the refrigerator, you know, they might have a juice, a one Lunchable, and some food she cooked last week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tessa just don't look like, she don't give me her house is clean. So yeah, go ahead on and you know, white refrigerator type tea. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead on and start doing braids and micro braids and French twists. That's your calling. Tessa. Hey, this is Voodoo speaking, Tessa. Go ahead on, start doing micros and French twists. I'm telling you, they coming back around. If they coming back around, you're gonna make you a lot of money, fat. You know what I'm saying? Get your see if Rockhead got a couple of dollars to get you some Marcel irons. You know what I'm saying? Please go, and then plus China said you stole that from her. China said she was the one cooking at first. Now China, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. Girl, you fired from everything, girl. I don't even know where you're working at, but wherever you're at, girl, you're fired. China, go lay down. Girl, stop it, China. Stop it. All the teeth that came out on China, girl. That's why your gums so far down on your teeth. That was the Most High did for you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said the lies you tell, and He put them gums. They come down real far down on your teeth. Your teeth, you got baby teeth and grown gums. So that was the Most High just trying to shut you up, quiet you down, but it didn't work. So He gonna come back and do the He gonna spin the block and come back on you, but China, go lay down. Please, go lay down now. Stop with all of that. China. People trying to do what you do. China, I seen your Thanksgiving food. Talking about you was up cooking one day or the day before Thanksgiving. Talking about, oh yeah, I've been in the kitchen cooking all day. I seen that shit, and I said, if you don't go back there to McDonald's and get you some McGriddles and a goddamn sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and bring that shit back and tip the whole pot over, or that shit you got over there, girl, China, please. China, when I seen your food for Thanksgiving, I said, oh my God. Oh my God. If you don't go back to McDonald's and tell them folk you need 5 McGriddles and 3 sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, 4 hash browns, and 3 orange juices, and bring that back for them children to eat, China, please. Please and thank you. Don't do that now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. After watching Rock eat with a serving spoon on that live, I know right then and there the Malone family don't believe in proper hygiene. Girl, I will starve to death. Do you hear me? Before I will eat anything from any of the Malones. Krishan especially. Krishan wipes her ass after taking a number 2 and don't wash her hands. And she drank Hennessy all day. And she's got a missing tooth. You know what I'm saying? And just the missing tooth alone lets me further know that she don't brush her teeth. And that little part right there with the tooth gone, I'm pretty sure it has a smell to it. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wouldn't eat from none of the Malones. Definitely not Krishan. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tasika don't look like she know how to cook. I don't know if she clean though. I don't know. I ain't never been inside the house. I ain't never seen. But so for now, Tasiki got to go in the bunch. I'm sorry, she got to go over there. They all got to go in the same boat. I ain't never seen. When Tasiki showed me the house, then we could talk. You know what I'm saying? And she don't give me over the stove. You know what I'm saying? Tight teas. Tasiki don't give me, oh, let me get in here and make this dinner for these children. You know what I'm saying? She just don't give me that type of tease. I like Tasiki, but I don't see her, them children coming home and they got food ready. I just don't see that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll do a check-in on Junior tonight, and we'll get Tessa bad build ass up here and let her cry about getting finesse. But she could have called me. Tessa, I could have told you, fat. I could have told you that girl ain't had nothing. She was broke when she was with Blue. Quiet as it's kept. Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's get into what we're here for. I got a few videos I want to show you guys. Tasiki have videos of her new house and cooking noodles. What she was cooking? What she cooked, Felt? What she cooked? If you say noodles or instant grits, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be upset. Krishan was getting stamps when she was with Blue. Of course she was. Of course she was. Of course she was. Shit, she need to sell me some of them stamps. She look like she eating now though. She needs to sell me some of them stamps. Shit, she ain't feeding Junior with them. We ain't seen them with an Henry. We ain't seen them with Henry little job baby food. She might as well sell me some of them stamps. Shoot. Highest food is these days. Girl, let me get that 50 for 50. Let me get 300 for 150. I need that 200 for 300 for 150, girl, please. Highest food is, girl. I probably walk out with 12 items, but that's all right. Tessa not Tessa, you know, Tessa need to go to culinary school for the fundamentals, bragging about making Alfredo sauce. Girl, bragging about making Alfredo sauce. All she needed was some heavy whipping cream, some Parmesan cheese, a little butter, maybe a little bit of chicken broth. What you mean she bragging about making the Alfredo sauce? Girl, what? Girl, what? All she needed was some heavy whipping cream. Okay? Now I'm gonna give y'all the recipe. Y'all want some Alfredo? Say less. Heavy whipping cream, a little butter. When I put a lot of butter in mine. Butter, chicken broth. I season my food, so put a little seasoning. I use Tony Satcherin's. You know what I'm saying? What else I forgot? Shredded Parmesan cheese, not in the can, the real cheese. Girl, what she talking about? Girl. Alfredo sauce, girl, please. See, that's why you can't be eaten by everybody's food. Yeah, cream cheese. That's why you can't eat. That's why you can't eat everybody's food. Garlic, yep. Girl, please. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Alfredo sauce, girl, please. Ooh. Anyways, let's get into why we here, y'all. We gonna Joce Tessa later on. We gonna Joce Tessa later on. All right. We gonna Joce Tessa later on. Yolanda done sent me the live, so we gonna Joce Tessa later on. All right. Let's get into why we're here. You guys, like the video if you haven't already. First and foremost, I want to start off with hip hop and Jamaicans. Jamaican cousins, get over here, cousins. We gotta have a discussion. Now, a lot of y'all have been uninformed about saying y'all created hip hop, and I just want to say, Cap. Now the video I want to show y'all, I hate the messenger, but the message is right. So with that being said, we're gonna get into Tariq Nasheed. Tariq pimp these Negroes and make them think they getting reparations. Tariq pimp these Negroes and fake them out of reparations and take their money to make documentaries and build museums with nothing in them. Nasheed is him, and academics bit fat, funk, and nasty, cheesy, dirty ass talking about Jamaicans creating hip hop. Girl, y'all already know how I feel about y'all with the bull, but let's get into the doggone video, girl.
A lot of people talking about Jamaicans created hip hop, which is not true.
No, we did.
How so? Oh, let's get into this. How you create hip hop?
Well, okay.
Come on, let's get into this. Let's get into this. How you create hip hop, man?
Well, I didn't create hip hop.
How did Jamaicans create hip hop?
But I'm gonna. I heard it was because of Jamaicans. I'm just here telling you the narrative I've heard.
We're gonna clear that up.
The narrative. Because of Jamaicans that inspired Kool Herc to go to the Bronx door, whatever. That's what I've heard. And by the way, for my people from the islands, I'm trying to be our representative, and I'm here to be a buffer. You know what I mean? I'm here to be a buffer.
We're gonna clear these lies up, though.
No, hold on. I'm gonna get somebody in the next room to Google the joint. So you're trying to don't take it from us, Jamaicans.
No, come on, y'all didn't create hip hop. I'm sorry, brother. There were rap records in the 1960s. Pig Meat Markham had a couple of records.
What was the first hip hop record?
Well, the first technical hip hop record is a cross between King Tim III and Rapper's Delight. The first technical hip hop record doing what they were doing at the parties in the Bronx, a record. But rap records existed going back to the 1920s where people were rapping on beat. Foundational Black Americans, we've been doing that. Gospel troops rapping over the beat. Even the word rap, that's something that Foundational Black Americans were doing in the 60s. The word, the term, even hip hop, that was kind of a term that we were
How did the narrative get mixed up then?
It got mixed up because of writers talking about Kool Herc. Kool Herc's parties got popular. And because Kool Herc's parties got popular, they tried to attribute, well, he created hip hop, which he didn't. He just got a lot of stuff that people were already doing and kind of put it together in one place. And what made Herc's parties popular, because Herc wasn't a mixer or a scratcher or nothing like that. He played break beats, which other DJs played break beats too. And there were other DJs before Herc, like Disco King Mario, who's Foundational Black American. And again, they were using funk breaks by James Brown. Modern graffiti came out of Philadelphia by a dude named Cornbread, early back in the 60s. So all the elements of hip hop was there. The thing about Herc would do something that a lot of DJs didn't do. What he would do was soak the records, so you wouldn't see what the records were. So people heard these funky records and these breaks, and they wanted to hear him again. And in order to hear him again, you had to go to Herc's parties because he didn't let nobody know what the records were. That gave Herc an edge. That's pretty much it. But all the hip hop elements were already there.
I feel like but do you at least admit that there's some commonality or synergy between, like, you know, even some of the culture that existed in the Caribbean, that I don't want to say necessarily inspired, but crossed over, whether it was from an exchange of immigrants or anything like that?
No, because Kool Herc couldn't play Caribbean music at his jams. He's admitted that. He said, I tried to play reggae music, the crowds didn't like it. It was nothing about Caribbean music that influenced hip hop here. Absolutely nothing. And that's been a myth that's been perpetuated for years, and nobody wants to clear it up. We have to clear that stuff up. And we ain't trying to take anything away, but we won't let people take away from us as Foundational Black Americans. Hip hop is a 100% Foundational Black American creation, because hip hop was born out of the funk movement that was around at the same time. Even b-boying comes from the funk music. You can't b-boy from Jamaican music. The rhythms of funk music, you have to start the beat on the one. And when people pop lock, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's funk all the way. Everything about it comes from Foundational Black American funk. And then that turned into FBA hip hop.
Damn, this nigga's on his
All right. Let's look at it like this. First and foremost, cousins, I love y'all. To my Jamaicans, my Jamaicans, y'all know y'all our first cousins. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? We got the same grandma. To the Jamaicans, we got the same grandma. Our mamas is sisters, but we got the same grandma. All right. Shout out to the Jamaicans, but we gotta have a discussion. First and foremost, to say that one person created hip hop is insanitary. And the reason being is because and let's take Jamaica off the table. To say that one person created hip hop is insanitary, because where would the inspiration come from, right? It's not like he went to bed and started tapping in his head and rapping in his head and came out and started rapping, right? Now let's take that off the table. Then let's go with the Jamaican. He said that the going thing in New York, that's why I keep telling y'all I want to kick the melting pot over. I want the 300 kick that much. Ooh, girl, I want the 300 that damn melting pot so bad. But the thing of it is, remember I was telling y'all about how they put the foreigners, the Hispanics, and into the mix with Negroes, and Negroes get to believing that the Hispanics and them are the same. Well, it was the same with Jamaicans, right? So the Jamaicans, they were put intentionally, a lot of, along with the other Black Caribbeans, into the mix with the indigenous Black people in New York, and they did that on purpose to lose identity. And as we can see, it is working flawlessly. But ultimately, Kool Herc, even though he was a Jamaican, he had to be inspired by something or somebody in America. Now I saw people saying it's the dub and it's the this, that, and the third. Listen, none of that. Hip hop does not exist without the rap. Hip hop does not exist without rap. You can't have hip hop without rap. So rap, it's like the chicken before the egg type tease. Without rap, you can't create hip hop. And what we do know is rapping, right? And this is just me giving you, which I still don't believe. And I'm just using this scenario. This is me giving Jamaicans or Kool Herc, the person that put it in the form as we know it today, right? The chicken is rap. The egg is hip hop, right? Y'all may have been rapping, but the dub plate is Jamaican, so it's a mix of culture. No, ma'am. What y'all use the dub plate for? Abundant One, what y'all, let me ask you a question. Do y'all use the dub plate right now in Jamaica? What the hell is even a dub plate? Hold on, let me go see. You mean just playing the doggone playing music back to back? That's what you're talking about? Like the DJ portion of it? Oh, Abundant One, go lay down, girl. We've been doing that. Let me tell you something. I can go back to the late 70s. Hell, I do you a better one. This before Kool Herc so-called allegedly created hip-hop. I could pull this up for y'all tomorrow. Manny Fresh, the duo for the big timers. He was with Birdman, Lil Wayne, Hot Boys, and all of them. He made all the beats for the early Cash Money sound, right? Manny Fresh's father, his daddy, was doing that so-called dub plate in New Orleans way in the 60s and the 70s. Now, this before Kool Herc mama and them came over to America, maybe right when they got there. But Manny Fresh daddy used to be the dub plate, I guess person y'all would call it. Dub plate, we ain't call it that. But he was doing that way in the 60s and the 70s, which got Manny Fresh into it in the 80s. You get it? He did a whole story on it. So that's cap. So stop it. Stop it. That's cap. This is the thing. This is my thing with the whole hip hop and who created it. First and foremost, Jamaicans, plural, did not create hip hop. If you're going to give Kool Herc, and I understand why they would give that to him, because like we all know over here in Acorn, they never give us credit for anything. Never. They never give us credit for anything. Ever. They always give our credit to a foreigner. We know that. So let's just say the powers that be gave it to Kool Herc. Kool Herc didn't get that inspiration in Jamaica. Where did he get the inspiration from? This is a real question. If Kool Herc didn't get that inspiration in Jamaica, he got it in New York. So, you see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Because if hip-hop was a Jamaican creation, it would have been created in Jamaica, not in New York. So apparently the Jamaican was inspired by something in New York, which is American, Acorn, and then boom, he started putting the parties together and wooty wooty wham wham. Hell, the Clear Woman, flashback, who's that? Tina Marie. She was even rapping in the 70s. Come on now, y'all got to stop with all of that, cousins. Now, cousins, we ain't take y'all bowl from y'all. Y'all got the bowl. Y'all be putting the little drum around the bowl, making the music or whatever. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. We don't be around there saying that. Y'all got to stop, cousins. But this what I'm saying, Abundant One, we was doing it here too. We was already doing it here too. But we don't be taking y'all stuff. Don't do that now. Stop. Come on, cousins. Now, we don't do y'all like that. Don't do us like that. Don't let it get stall us out. Now, don't do us like that. We family. We got the same grandma. Now, y'all got to stop with all of that. Y'all don't even rap in Jamaica right now. That's how you know it's not a Jamaican creation. Ain't nobody over there rapping. They over there hollering, Sean Paul and Sasha, come sing for them, baby. Y'all don't even be doing all of that. Y'all still over there with the bowl in the drum. You feel what I'm saying? I'm drinking rum in Red Bull. Y'all got to stop now. If anything, even if we gonna give it to Kool Herc, what we gonna say, cousins, is Kool Herc was inspired by some indigenous Acorn. You feel me? And then he went on and put some things together. We'll give him that. Let's go with that. listen, let's just give it. Hey, and this the thing. They had a Jamaican had came on there and said that it wasn't inspired in Jamaica. We gonna pull it up tomorrow. We gonna pull it up tomorrow. And Buster, that big collard, no, he don't eat no collard greens. That big oxtail eating bastard. You know, they already said he a Bate boy, allegedly. I didn't say it. That's what they said. Okay. But we ain't round here. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is a girl. Let me find out he doing the bending. Let me start that first. Okay. Now we don't be over there colonizing y'all reggae and dance hall. Now maybe them niggas up in New York do, cause they, you know, they're a little thrown off. They're a little, you know, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York, my cousins up there too. But you know, we don't take y'all stuff. Let us have our things. You know what I'm saying? Let us have our things, cousins. We got the same grandma. We got to sleep at the same house, girl, over the summertime. Girl, stop with all of that. Nah. Didn't we all sleep on the pallet by grandma's house? Stop it, cousins. Stop it now. Stop it. Y'all my one love cousins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pundy River. Pundy River. That's y'all. You know, Pond the River now. Go ahead on Pond the River. You know what I'm saying? Pond the River, cousins. Don't do that now. We did when y'all Pond the River, we danced and then we moved on. We didn't go back and say, oh, we ponding the river first. We ain't did that. We said that's their stuff. They pond the river, let them pond the river. You know what I'm saying? We let y'all have that. Now y'all got to stop. Jamaicans. Okay. Y'all got to stop with all of that now. Y'all got y'all things. Let us have ours, girl. We've been doing this, girl. I've told you I'm gonna find that excerpt where the clear man said he was over here spying in North America, what is now North America, and he said we was he described it as singing, but he was like, but it was singing to a pattern that was unnormal. Girl, we was rapping in the 1600s. Girl, stop with all of that now. Stop. We let y'all have Patra. I want a romantic call. We ain't claim Patra. We let y'all have Patra. Hell, if anything, we like to have braids. We ain't take Patra from y'all. We ain't take Sean Paul. We ain't even take Bob Marley. We let y'all keep old Billy Bob Marley. We sang the songs and then we moved on. Y'all got to do that too now. Oh, cousin. I mean, we made butterfly and y'all said Tootsie Roll. Girl, you got to talk to them people down in Florida. I don't know about all that. You got to talk to them people down in Florida. I don't know about all that. You might have me on that one. I can't talk to that. All I heard was butterfly. This old. Let me see it. Tootsie Roll. Yeah, 1990 quad. 69 boys in a place to be DJ. Let's hit it. Cotton candy, sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. I don't know what you've been told. It ain't the butterfly, it's the Tootsie Roll. A brand new dance out. Grab your partner and get on the dance floor and work them hips a little bit. Yeah, I remember that. So you got to talk to the 69 boys. I don't know nothing about all that one. Y'all might have me on that one. I don't know. Because he did say butterfly. That's old. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. So you're right. You might have that one. I might give y'all that one. I can't talk to it. I just remember when the song came out and I got the Tootsie Rolling back in the day. But that's all I know. Y'all might have that one. I give y'all the Tootsie Roll till we, you know what I'm saying, figure that part out. We got to get the 69 boys on the line and see how they, you know what I'm saying. So since you said it like that, y'all can have them. Y'all can have a butterfly in the Tootsie Roll. Y'all got that one. Okay. Y'all can have that one. Sean Paul got arrested for fraud. You talking about Sean Kingston? Sean Paul is the colonizer that came in and act like he was light skinned with the braids. Yeah, we spoke about it briefly yesterday. But Sean Paul is that colonizer who cosplayed in the Jamaican culture, made me thinking he was light skinned with braids. Whole time that was a whole colonizer. Child, I still ain't got over that. I had bought the CD too. I bought the CD. I had it. Shoot. Lied to me whole time. He a whole colonizer. Girl, I still ain't. Jamaica, I ain't forgave y'all for that one. Y'all could have told us he was clear. Y'all could have told us he was a clear man. Bad enough, y'all almost got us with Bob Marley, because he had locks. But y'all could have told us Sean Paul was a colonizer. Yeah, he a colonizer, clear colonizing ass girl that made me mad. I had went and bought the CD, girl. Had the CD. That's why he always wore them hats. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always wore them hats. He didn't want us to see that clear man jump out of his scalp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he fooled us. Jamaica, y'all owe us one with Sean Paul. Y'all owe us. Y'all almost got us with Bob Marley, but it came out his mammy was a clear woman. But y'all owe us with Sean Paul. Yeah, at least you owe me, because I had the CD. Okay? I had the CD. Bought it, went down to Circuit City to buy it. Sure did. I was down at Circuit City, girl, when that CD dropped. What is we saying? And bought it. Girl, y'all owe us, cousins. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. Where's my reparations? I need reparations. I need reparations, cousins. I went and bought the CD. If I knew it was a colonizer and not a colleague, I wouldn't have went down to Circuit City and get it. I think I paid about $19 for that doggone CD. I need my reparations, okay? Thank you, Chocolate Bunny, for the super chat. She said, you got me rolling. Girl, our cousins acting crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? But, we just having a little brief discussion so we could, sometimes they get to acting crazy or whatever. But, that's how family do. We fight, and then we go back and we be family. You know how everybody had a fight with one of their cousins or whatever. So that's what we doing right now. But we be all right after we get off of this. Thank you, Chocolate Bunny. Thank you, Keisha Bankhead, for the super chat. Hey, Boo, did you see Camilla windmilling for Gretchen? Yeah, I saw that heifer, that bad body heifer. I seen her. Yeah, I seen her. She almost made me say something. I seen her. Thank you, Keisha Bankhead. Bob Marley Mama is not clear. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. You a lie. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. The lies you tell. The lies you tell. See, that's why I want my reparations. Y'all still lying. Oh, the daddy was clear. One of them was clear. One of them was clear. Oh, I was about to say, add that on the reparations. I was about to add that on to the reparations. Now y'all lying again. You know what I'm saying? Be clear. Okay? I was about to add that on to my reparations now. One of them was clear. That's all I know. That's all I know. One of them was clear. Now, I thought y'all was trying to say both his parents was Negro. I was going to say, nah, put that on to the reparations now, because y'all doing the most. But okay, so the daddy is a colonizer. Got it. The daddy, he from England. He definitely a colonizer. He one of them people that came over in America to take over America, and they kicked their ass out and gave him Jamaica. So y'all can take that off the reparations list that I need for me. I can't speak for nobody else, because I went down to Circuit City to get that doggone CD, and that really hurt my spirit recently when I went and looked him up and found out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a raise. Stop it now. That is scientifically impossible. That's the colonizer, girl. I told you that. They lied, Desiree. That's scientifically impossible. The Y chromosome is changeable as it transfers to the child, whereas the mitochondrial DNA or the mitochondrial gene is the only thing that goes unchanged from the child, from the mother to the child. Girl, that's a lie. That's a lie. Desiree, you are not the seed of your father. Don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody that now. Do the research on it. Don't let them Christian people tell you that. That's some bull. That's to follow the Christian doctrine. We done already showed y'all, if y'all pulled up for Educational Friday, we done already showed y'all Jesus' daddy was the one who signed over the paperwork for them colonizers to come over here and force Christianity on Negroes. He said Christianity is a slave, and that's the clear Jesus daddy. Okay. Okay. Come on down to Educational Friday, Desiree. We're going to teach you some stuff. We're going to learn some stuff together. We're going to learn some stuff together. That's a lie. That's that Christianity doctrine, girl. You ain't no seed of your father. We're going to teach you, though. Don't worry about it. You are invited at Friday at 5 p.m. Every Friday at 5 p.m. we do Educational Friday. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a special little segment just for you, Fat. Just for you, Fat. I got you, Fat. You Acorn? Desiree, is you from Acorn? Are you? I need to know if Desiree from Acorn. Is that, you know? She seemed like she might be from Acorn. Desiree, let me know. If you ain't from Acorn, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you're not the seed of your father, though. I want to show y'all something else. Hold on. I do. You do what? You from Acorn? You from Acorn, Desiree? I'm trying to see something. Desiree, come on down to Educational Friday. Every Friday, 5 p.m. If you pop up in the chat this Friday, we're going to help you out with that, Fat. We're going to help you out with that, Fat. I got you. Don't worry about it. Only if you're from Acorn, though. If you ain't from Acorn, then, girl, you can go see what you want to see. All right. Now that we got that out of the way for our Jamaican cousins. Oh, she said she's from Acorn. All right, yeah. Pull up Friday p.m. Friday 5 p.m. Educational Friday. I got something for you, Fat. I got something for you, Fat. Don't worry about it. I got you, Fat. See, you blood. You know what I'm saying? Come on down to Educational Friday at 5 p.m. over on this channel. We gonna tie you up, Fat. You our blood. We gotta make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Acorn. Okay. All right. Maria, but I ain't Spanish. I'm not from Acorn. Well, where you from, Maria? Are you a clear woman? Maria, where you from? If your name Maria, but you ain't Spanish, where you from? Maria, where you from? I'm trying to see something. Anyways, while Maria type in where she from, I want to go get another video. Hold on. Which one I'm gonna play? Let's get into it.
Before there were cars, these benches, and even
before I get into that, out of Africa theory. Remember we talked about the out of Africa theory? Charles Darwin said that we all came from a monkey named Lucy. Remember they said that? Remember Charles Darwin said that? I'm mixed from London, but I love it here. Your daddy Nigerian or something? You know, they got the Jamaicans and the Nigerians out there. Your people Nigerian, one of your people Nigerian? But look, so remember Charles Darwin said that we came out of Africa from a monkey named Lucy. We still don't know who popped her up, but nevertheless, according to some clear man who was trying to theorize where all these Negroes come from that populate the earth, he said we came from Lucy. He said about 30 to 40,000 years ago or something of that nature is what he said. And we have been debunking that like crazy. Going, you know, back and debunking it. But what I want to show y'all is this guy read this book, the early, I don't want to misquote it, but it's something like the early and I'm gonna go get it too, the early sightings of the Americans or something of that nature. And I want y'all to hear this. Hold on, cause he that out of Africa theory bull is some bull. But I want y'all to see this real quick. I think this is a good little 3 minutes. Hold on.
More from the book Revealing America's Dark-Skinned Past, Volume 1, The Mound Builders. When the Europeans first arrived to what is now southeastern United States, they encountered a Negroid, often described as copper-colored culture of people that later became known as the Mound Builders. Mound builders is a general term referring to the indigenous inhabitants of North America who constructed various styles of earthen mounds for burial, residential, and ceremonial purposes. The Mississippian mound builders dated from 1000 CE, 1700 CE. CE refers to the Christian or Common Era as the culture that the Europeans encountered, and this culture is considered to be probably the most advanced society that arose in North America. This was a city-building society supported by agriculture and marked by the building of pyramid-like mounds. The cities consisted of enormous conical pyramids, excavated areas, vast terraces, irrigation canals, wells, ponds, underground passages, and causeways, all of them constructed in a manner so substantial that they remain perfectly discernible until this day. According to competent engineers, it would take several thousands of our workmen, provided with all the resource of our grand modern industries, long years to erect some of their monuments, among which there are such a rival, the Egyptian pyramids, in grandeur. The number of these grand monuments is almost incalculable. The idea that American Indians could have built something resembling a city was so foreign to European settlers. They commonly thought they must have been the work of a foreign civilization, Phoenicians or Viking, or perhaps a lost tribe of Israel. The Mississippians were also great agriculturalists. They built vast canal systems that connected lakes that could be followed for hundreds of miles. These canals were created not only to irrigate the dry lands, but also provide the means for the society to flourish through trade with neighboring cultures. The remnants of these cities' artifacts, mound structures, which mimic celestial body movement and compare in size to the Egyptian pyramid, kiln burned pottery, etc., indicate that the indigenous cultures of America were not the savages that history has taught us they were. And if we make another step into our study of relics, we shall be compelled to admit that they were extraordinary, skillful, advanced in art, and not deprived of a high degree of science, not expected to be found among so ancient a nation.
Now, I wanted to show that to you guys about the earlier sites of who these people saw when they came over here. But most importantly, we know that they were copper colored. If you've been over here on the channel, you know that these were copper colored people who were here, right? Who built all these mounds and canals and not built the canals, but irrigated the land and all that stuff, right? These people built mounds and pyramids. I saw somebody say they had them in Memphis. Girl, they got mounds and pyramids all over. All in New Orleans, all around Louisiana, because that's who we were before them people came here, right? They came into a very this is how I feel about it. What they told you about Egypt is really what was America, right? These people, our ancestors, were forward thinking, advanced. The mounds and pyramids that they had back then, from the depictions that these clear people were drawing from what they saw, was insane. Now, mind you, you are not going to find this in American history. You got to go to the London, England, English history. You got to go to British history. You see what I'm saying? You got to go to Spaniard history. You're not going to find this in American history. That don't go like that. Those are the things that they hide from you. I just told y'all yesterday, shout out to the elder, Baba Rashan. He went up a mound yesterday at the park. I forgot what park he said he was at. Right there in New Orleans. They got mounds everywhere. See that whenever you see large ground that raise in large masses, those are mounds. I don't know if you guys know that. If you see flat land and you see large ground that raises, sometimes raise high, real high, sometimes raise, kind of high. Those are mounds that were built by our ancestors. The people who were here before them disease-filled colonizers got off the boat with Jesus in their hand. Okay. So with that being said, I wanted to share that with y'all because again, like I said, these books and this information, some of it is in America, but for the most part, it's hidden. You can't Google it because Google you can if you trick the algorithm to show you what you really want to see. But yeah, I wanted y'all to see that because all we've been told of our history was we were slaves. We got off a boat and chains and we were slaves, and that has really darkened us psychologically, even if we don't realize it. Psychologically, it has made us inferior, and we don't even realize it. So much so, we around here with Tariq Nasheed begging these clear people for reparations that we ain't gonna get. Them people ain't gonna cut no check. And even if they do, that'll be the worst thing that you could ever do is accept a check when they have your resources, your land. Our people fought. There was so many Indian wars happening between us and them colonizers, and they were losing. They were losing. They don't tell y'all about all them Indian wars. They keep it to them whack-ass 5 civilized tribes and try to make it seem like, oh, yeah, it was just that. No, man, no. No. See, when we say we built this country, it's bigger than building the White House. It's bigger than building, you know what I'm saying? Building, Negro, we built listen to me and listen to me good. You are way more than a doggone slave. Your ancestors has contributed way more than what they say, which is, oh yeah, we had y'all build a White House, and yeah, Garrett Morgan invented the stops light or whatever, and then this one made the telephone. Nigga, that was crumbs compared to what we was doing. That was crumbs compared to what we was doing. Actual cities. What we talking about? Actual cities. You got to know your history. You got to know your history. There's a reason why Great Britain, Spain, the Dutch, France, it's the reason why all them clear people got together and came over here to colonize this land. It ain't just because of the land. You got to know that part. It was a lot. We obviously were doing much better than them for them to team up, even though they hate each other, for them to team up and come over here and do what they did to us. You got to know that part. Don't let nobody tell you your history was just relegated to some damn slavery. Nigga, that was a small portion of our history, and it was the worst portion of our, well, no, the worst portion was when they got off the boat. And if y'all was at Educational Friday last week, y'all saw a little bit, some of it. Remember the flesh-eating dogs and all that stuff? Y'all saw, if y'all were down at Educational Friday, if you missed it, it's on the channel. If y'all were down at Educational Friday, that was really the worst of it. You know what I'm saying? When they first came here and started doing what they doing, Henry DeSoto, old disease-ridden ass, you know, the type of stuff he was doing, and people like him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all got to know that part. Y'all have to know that part. Now, yeah, we doing part 2 this Friday, J girl. I got you, fat. We doing part 2 this Friday. This Friday we on part 2. We outside. We outside, because I want my people to know who they are, and it's way more than some goddamn slavery. Okay, it's way more than some goddamn slavery. The stuff listen, when the stuff that they are telling us about, we were the first masonries. We was the ones doing mason work, not Freemasons, doing actual mason work, building, creating. We were the first artists. All them artifacts, all in them them pyramids, the ones that they haven't blown up, all them artifacts that they digging up, your ancestors and my ancestors made that. Your ancestors and my ancestors was, so when you get somebody doing the first open heart surgery, he doing that because that's in him to do. That was already in him to do. To be, it must have been in his bloodline. Maybe one of his ancestors from his lineage did that. That was in him to do. Remember, they don't create nothing. They just take. They infiltrate. They integrate and infiltrate. Shout out to brother Malcolm. Shout out to brother Malcolm. You feel me? My mom in the 70s asked her teachers, were we only slaves? And the teacher didn't respond. They know. They know. They know. Now, as far as Charles Darwin and these remains, he talking about with Lucy crazy ass. And first of all, and this guy mentioned it in this video I just showed y'all. They had stuff found back 1000 CE. What we talking about? So, boom. I want to show y'all some bones, some remains found right here. Shout out to the 504 to New Orleans, Mississippi area, Slidell, because this was in St. Tammany Parish. But this man found some bones and stuff down here. They found some a skull. Y'all peep this out.
Before there were cars, these benches, and even the Battle of Lake Pontchartrain in 1779, there was once a woman whose life ended near the lake.
They're some of the oldest remains that have ever been found in Louisiana for certain, and in this part of North America.
What was found was just a fragment of a skull. DNA testing over the years revealed it belonged to a woman, and that when she died, she was between the ages of 25 and 35 years old. It wasn't until now, after using carbon-14 testing, that we learned the remains were left there between 1634 and 1504 BC.
People may be familiar with Poverty Point and the mounds that are in that part of Louisiana. That's one of the oldest sites in North America. This young lady actually walked the earth at the same time that those mounds were being built.
Although it's unclear exactly where along Lake Pontchartrain these remains were found, we do know investigators wanted to pinpoint the exact age of the remains so that they could rule out the chance that this was a solvable homicide.
Right. We wanted to determine whether it had a contemporary forensic context, so something that would be within a certain time period that may indicate that there was a recent homicide or a homicide in the last 20, 30 years.
Chris Knobloch is a forensic death investigator who worked this case. He and the coroner's office are working with local Native American community leaders on how to best honor the remains.
It's very interesting to be part of history, and it's an honor to be able to repatriate something that's so old back to our Native American communities so that they can put her to rest where she should be.
In St. Tammany Parish, Whitney Miller, Eyewitness News.
Let me say this, because the end of that really blowed me. I don't know if y'all know this, but the so-called Native American, the Mongoloids, who say they the first indigenous people of the land, they have a thing where if any remains are found, they have to automatically turn over the remains to them. You know that, right? They signed some sort of, I don't know if it was a treaty or something. Any remains that they find from the so-called indigenous people, they have to turn it over to them $5 footlongs. Why you think that is? Why you think that is? Because if it get in the hands of one of us who know what we looking at, you feel what I'm saying? We might learn some stuff. So they can't even, so a clear man found it and he gonna hand it over to the Native American tribe who don't know what the hell to do with it, because they don't even practice the customs from the early 1900s, let alone the doggone 2000 BC. Yeah, so they can hide it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. But you know, they getting there slowly but surely. They getting there slowly but surely. Hey, we waking up, so it don't matter. But ultimately, this lady roamed the earth, according to this man, when they were making the mounds. First of all, I don't believe the timeline from this clear man. Don't believe it. I don't believe the timeline from the forensic scientists, because what I know is that they are, even if they found out the real timeline, I'm telling you, them people would have told that forensic science, say it this is what you put down there. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. So I don't believe that timeline. It's probably way older than that. But this is what I'm saying. The correlation of this is this lady was, but they say between the ages of 25 and 35 years old, right? And she was around where the mounds were built, or wintertime the mounds were built. Baba Rashan just went over to the mounds up in New Orleans. The book that I just showed y'all from the brother, they were talking about mounds in it. You feel me? You got to start piecing this together. You got to start piecing this together. You got to read between the bull and piece your stories. And listen, your ancestors gonna guide you. I promise you, on my mama. The ancestors will guide you to piece it together the way it goes. You just gotta be in tune. You gotta, first of all, you gotta go outside and let that sun open up that third eye. I keep telling y'all, go get 15, 20 minutes in the sun. Take the wig off, girl. Go in the backyard if you don't want nobody to see. But let that sun hit the top of your head, man, so it can open up that third eye, and your ancestors could talk to you and help you along the way. Listen to me and listen to me good. Them people has put things in place so that you can remain ignorant, so that you can stick to Africa. They got Negroes taking 23andMe DNA tests, telling them they from West Africa, can't give them a tribe, can't give them nothing, just, oh yeah, from around Nigeria. Okay, you go to a Nigerian and tell them you Nigerian and see what they see. You feel me? So with that being said, get the knowledge, please, and get into it. Piece it together. Yo, I'm telling you, your ancestors gonna help you along the way. Piece it together so you can understand what and who you are. Because it ain't what you were, it's who you were. And then let me say this too. The skull they found, what happened to the hair? Because the hair don't go nowhere. Anyways. The governor from Florida tried to pass a law to say no teaching Black history in the school system. Shout out the governor, what's his name? Shout out to him. Good. That Black history is bullshit. That's one of the main reasons we jacked up now. I'm so happy. Yes. What was his name? The governor down there in Florida. He did a wonderful thing. Yes, he did. I hope they throw Black History Month and Black history out the schools. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, sir. I am so happy that they take, I hope they take Black history and DeSantis, that's his name. Thank you. I hope they take Black history and Black History Month out the schools immediately, all over the world. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's part of the reason we confused now. That's one of the, that between that and the church got us jacked up, man. Take it out, throw it away. And mind you, he didn't take it out because he cared about Black history. He took it out because they were trying to slide in some LGBTQIA plus stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why he took it out. But yeah, take it out, throw it away. Don't bring it back. I hope they never bring it back. That's the best news I got since I seen it. So especially with me unlearning the bullshit they done taught me in Black history, that is the best thing that has ever happened to me and for my people. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. That's a bunch of bull malarkey. It's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of crap. We don't need that. Get it up out of here. Get it up out of here. Do you hear me? That's right. Get it up out of here. We don't want it. We don't want to see it. We don't want to find it. We don't want no more Black history taught to our children. That's how we got jacked up. They played the movie Roots, got our mamas jacked up. They don't go to naming the children after the people in the Roots movie, thinking we all come from Africa off a boat. Throw the whole Black history away. I don't want the month. I don't want the day. I don't want the book. Throw it away, please. I hope they don't teach another child Black history as the day goes on, because it's all a bunch of lies and bull. Why are we getting our Black history from the clear people? Does that make sense? Why are we getting our history from the clear? How they know our history? Girl, I'm so glad. Good. Shout out to Governor DeSantis. He doing us a silent, and Negroes don't even know it, because we so hell bent on being connected to this indoctrination that these people done put on us. Man, please throw it all away. And see, when I break down this Christianity stuff to y'all next Friday, y'all gonna be looking at that sideways too. You got a connection to the Most High. You are one of His seeds. You are Him. Listen, hey, what I'ma just let it go how it go. I'ma just let it go how it go. I'm telling y'all, all this stuff is lies, man. All this stuff is lies. How they gonna tell you about your history? And then they got us so jacked up now. You got Negroes who went down there and submitted their DNA for them people to do all kind of stuff. They might be making mutations in you niggas. But then niggas done submitted their DNA to 23andMe and African Ancestry and all that stuff, telling us that our grandmothers lied to us to tell us who we were. Are y'all crazy? You got people literally telling you your grandmother and your ancestors are lied to you. Nigga, 10 years ago, a nigga would have got slapped for saying something like that. But all because they believe that these people use DNA to put them to a so-called haplogroup off in a portion of Africa, which they can't put you off in no tribe. It goes off of where it's just all of it's off. And you mean to tell me these Negroes is looking Negro? No, they ain't doing it. They doing that online. But these niggas is fixing their lips to tell you your ancestors, your mama, your grandmother, your great, that they lied to you. What would they get out of lying to you? Why would they lie to you? What would be the benefit of them lying to you? They believe these clear people in this DNA bull crap before you. They telling you believe your ancestors, bruh. That's where we are in the world. But you know, I figured this out because the same thing happened during COVID, right? Remember when the Rona came and they was making everybody get the vaccines? I didn't get the vaccine. And I watched a lot of black people get vaccines and all of a sudden have this newfound trust in the government, right? And they knew it was wrong and they knew they messed up. So instead of just saying, you know what, you're right, I messed up, I watched Negroes all over America band together to basically shame the Negroes who didn't get the wax. And they were doing it because they were guilty for them doing it. And now they want to project that guilt onto the person who didn't. You see what I'm saying? And that's the same thing happening with this 23andMe. These Negroes don't know nothing about, they up the Highland, or I'm from this portion, I'm 70% Nigerian and 10% Swahili and 5% Ethiopian. Nigga, you on a whole different side of Africa. You know what I'm saying? And 2% Asian and 1% everything but indigenous to this land. Y'all got to stop with all of that. Y'all got to stop with all of that. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop with all of that now. Nigga confused you more than you was confused when you went in there. They done gave you 15 different locations. Well, damn, who am I then? Shit. They done confused you niggas way worse than you was before you took the test. They give you, and then don't take more than one. Shit, you think 23andMe done jacked you up. Take 23andMe and then African Ancestry and watch how them bitches put you on 50 different places on earth. Stop with all of that. Stop with all of that. Stop now. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Nikki. She says, Boo, my parents, I'm age 35, are the hardest ones to convince. They have been lied to this whole time. I'm going to keep telling the facts and hope it sticks. Let me tell you something. Our parents are indoctrinated. So are we. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. They come up off of that doctrine. It's going to be a long time. Listen, you know how long it took for me to even get my mama to accept the fact that we were indigenous to this land? Well, I don't even know if she accept that because she's still hiding that Africa stuff. But at least she's able to say we was here before Columbus. You know how long that took me? Girl, keep at it, Nikki. They gonna come around, and even if they don't, it's all right. They say you can, and I don't mean to call your parents. It's not for your parents. But the saying is you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and there's nothing to do with your parents. But that saying is like that because that's the reason why they attack the children with the lies and the deceit, because they know they can't convince the parents otherwise. It's the same thing with the lies versus the truth. So keep at it, though. You gonna get them. You gonna get them. You gonna get them. Keep talking to them. Keep talking to them. But nah, man, like I was saying, they got Negroes believing in these DNA tests that really make them more confused than they were before. You should be too, though, Vu. You're not 100% Indian. I can't wrap my head around that. Indian is there, but so is African. Let me ask you something, Lola. First of all, I never claimed to be 100% Indian, because if you was on this channel, you would know that my daddy got up here and said that his great-great-grandfather was a half-breed. He said that's what his great-grandmother used to call him. he was a half-breed, meaning he was French and Indian. So nobody is 100% nothing in 2024. So I got that part. But let me ask you a question. You said you Indian, but there's also African. What part of Africa, Lola? What part of Africa? Just out of curiosity, what part of Africa and what ancestor has that African in them? And how much African is we talking, right? This is a real question. She said there's also African. What, who, and how much? So what African tribe or person that was from Africa, what tribe were they from? And then who was it? And then how much of that would you be? So meaning, was it your great grandfather, he was African, or your great great grandfather, he was African? Okay, cool. What part of Africa is he from? And then also, is there any other African people in your lineage? And if so, how many? That's the real question. Because see, we so, and it's not to you, Lola, but we so indoctrinated to believe that this Africa, when the facts of the matter is some of us may have a little African in us, but it's not even enough to say that we African. It's not even enough to even claim a portion of Africa. So when you say African, you got to ask yourself these questions. Yes, J girl, you got to ask yourself these questions. Okay, I got African in me. Who is the Africa or the African that's in you? And then which country and which tribe? Also, are there any more Africans in you? Because even if you got one African out of all of that lineage, does that really make you an African? Just out of curiosity, we got to get out of that, man. It ain't all true. I promise you, it ain't all true. My great aunt, who lives in North Carolina, was born in 1923, and she confirmed that neither her parents nor her grandparents were slaves. They all lived in North Carolina. Funny thing is, they lived on Indian Woods roads. Of course, because they put the Indians, the so-called Indians, the Negroes, where they belong, and gave them their street names and gave them they cities and all that stuff. We may not look African because our DNA has been mixed, or we may not look African because we ain't African. How about that? That could be a thing. Maybe we just not African. The unfortunate thing is they lied about the heritage, so we don't believe anything. Told y'all in Cape Verdean, and that's half. I know my great grandma was a slave in Georgia. But Lola, you got to do your genealogy, Fat. See, your genealogy, they can't lie to you about. That's documented. You see what I'm saying? And if your great grandmother was a slave in Georgia, you got to understand, you got to go find out who was her owner, who owned her. Did she go on other plantations before that? Right? Was she a slave or was she a sharecropper? You see, that's a big difference there. That's a huge difference. But find out, if you know that your great grandmother was a slave in Georgia. Wait, first of all, what year was this? What year was this? Lola, how old you is? How old your great grandmother would have been? What year she was born in? How would a person stolen centuries ago know what tribe or country in Africa they from? Well, the clear people got documentation for the intra-American slave trade. They can tell you where they picked you up from Jamaica and dropped you off in North Carolina. Why they ain't got that documentation? You get it? Facts. If they got documentation, I pulled that up before on the Educational Friday too. If they got documentation to show you where they picked you up around the Caribbean and brought you over to America or vice versa, where that documentation for all them people they picked up in Africa? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nicole Thomas, for the super chat. My family said we're from Texas. All the elders that are living are saying the same thing. Thanks to you, I ask. Yay! Ask, please. And this is big. Slaves don't automatically mean African. That's another thing. Well, her mama. What year was this, Lola? That's what I'm asking. What year was your great grandmother a slave? What year? My dad always told me we was Indian in my family. Doesn't have a slave background on my. I have to research more. Yeah, research more. All of us weren't slaves. All of us were not slaves. I promise you that. Some of us were, but all of us weren't. Some of us were, but all of us weren't. Is it a problem to have African DNA? Yeah, if it's not true. Yep. If it's a lie. If it's a lie, absolutely. You're damn right. If somebody gonna tell me I have African DNA and it's not true, absolutely it's a problem. Because I ain't no African. You lying. You damn right. You goddamn right. If somebody tell me I got African DNA and I truly don't, it is a problem. I won't fight. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're damn right. If that answers your question, yeah, it's a problem. You damn right it's a problem. Lola, what year was your grandmother a slave? Your great grandmother? See, this is African right here. D baby said, I'm a first generation African. My daddy came straight from Morocco. You see? There you go. There you go. There you go. Lola, what year was your grandmother a slave? I'm trying to see something. Look up in the chat. You could have just retyped it. I missed it. You could have just retyped it. I missed it. She was murdered by her master. That trauma is a story passed down in my family. She died in the 1860s. She died. How old was she when she died? How old was she when she died? What year was she born? And how old was she died? And then also, I hope you could type this in too. Were you able to get slave documentation to show where she was, if she was sold from here to there, where she came from? Were you able to get any of that? She had 21. Well, how you know? Wait a minute. Now, Lola, you know when she died, but you don't know how old she was? Who told you she died in the 1860s then? Who told you she died? Where did you get that information that your great grandmother died in the great grandmother? I would assume, because it can't be great grandmother. That's impossible. Yeah, I know your great grandmother didn't die in the 1860s. That's impossible. So it's got to be at least 2 more generations back. But this is my question: who told you she died in the 1860s? Where did you get that information from? Where did you get that information from? Because if she had 21, and I get it, I get it. Some people didn't have birth dates. They didn't, but they could say, oh, roundabout, she was roundabout this age, or, you know, whoop de whoop. Hey, doll, I started researching. And found a whole hidden fact that blacks were free in Texas, and my great grandmother was full Navajo, and my grandfather was related to MCC. Hey, y'all start looking. That's good. I'm glad. I'm so happy for you, Texas Hold'em. Keep searching. And hey, you gotta understand this. The Texas is where they had them cowboys. The original Negro cowboys, it was hard to enslave some of them Negroes. You feel what I'm saying? So it makes sense to me. It makes sense because them was some bad people. The Buffalo Soldiers come out of there. Them some bad people. No, her age is not recorded. Not my great grandmother. No, my great grandmother from Macon. I messed that up. They all greats. We got it from the county census. And the census said that she was a slave. Under occupation, the census said slave. Because I seen the 1860 census. Maybe I missed it. But I ain't never seen no slave on there. I seen sharecropper. I seen, a couple things. I ain't never seen no slave on the 1860s. 60s. Yeah, she had to mean the fort. Lola, I need you to do some more research, fat. Go ahead on, and this for you. This ain't gonna be for me, this for you. This ain't gonna be for me, this for you. Go ahead on and do your couple of more researches. Thank you, Belle, for the super sticker. Thank you, Belle, for the super sticker. Thank you, Richie China, for the super chat. Please open your eyes to new perspective. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was able to get documentation from 1866 where my fourth great was a worker for pay. Yeah, a lot of them was sharecroppers, housekeepers. Yeah, a lot of them was doing that type of stuff. Yes, it is. The county entered her as a slave. Email it to me if you would like. If you don't want to, I know it's personal or private. Can you at least just show me the part, like screenshot the part where it says slave, if you can? And this is another thing. What I was about to ask? I'm over here reading the comments. How you found the master? How y'all found the master? POW prisoners of war before the Civil War. Trail of Tears were Indian genocide, hence the reservation Indians as POWs telling them they are free, but they lost land when they moved to deserts. Absolutely. Lola, why you getting offended, fat? You got to stop now. You got to stop. You got wait. Lola, you sound crazy, fat. Hold on, I'm trying to work with you. Lola, you found out. Am I reading this correct? You found out who your slave master name was from the last name. That's what you're saying. Thank you, Jen, for the super chat. I just found out my great grandmother was full Cherokee. Both sides of the family are all Mississippians. All I know is Mississippi history. Dad's mom was a popular midwife. That's what's up. That's what's up. Lola, ain't nobody attacking you. We trying to see something. Oh, Lola came for you because you not from Acorn. Yeah, Zaria, you might want to sit this one out. Zaria. Don't come at her now. She Acorn. You might want. I gotta back Lola up on that one. You know what I'm saying? I got to back Lola up on that one. Zaria, we love you down to the ground, but we right now we discussing Acorn business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sorry. Love you down to the ground, fat. But let us get out. Let us get Acorn in. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Our family is the Bus family. We had our own reunion on the plantation. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Calling you a liar is playing with you. All I said was that if it doesn't make sense, it's probably not true. Well, I agree with that. But Zaria, you got this Acorn business, fat. You gotta you know what I'm saying? Let us handle in-house. You know what I'm saying? When we need Black European history, we're gonna call you, fat. I promise you. Matter of fact, you could help me out on Educational Friday. Is any of them your ancestors? I'm just playing. Some last name came from skills. Yes. Or locations. Yes. After they changed their Indian name, now your tribe is your last name, which is first historically. Listen. That is so true. I'm so glad you brought that up, Sabrina. Even the ones like John's son, William's son, it will be the son of William, the son of John. All them listen, that's another lie they done told us. all y'all last names came from slaves. That's a lie. From slave masters. That's a lie. That is a lie. A lot of them were jobs. Thank you for saying that, Sabrina. A lot of them were location. It was a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all baker, painter, all of that stuff. That's a lot of them. Turner, y'all got to understand how the last names came about. We gonna have to do an educational Friday on that too. We gotta do an educational Friday on that too. A lot of our last names didn't come from no doggone slave masters. So when people be like, oh, you got your name, that may not be true. So Lola, that's why I'm telling you, check in on your genealogy. Check in on your genealogy, because I know the narrative gets pushed and everybody just roll with it. And and some of us were slaves. So I believe your grandmother was a slave, or it had to be about 4 generations back. But this one I'm saying. Do your genealogy so you can figure out their last name piece. For real. I ain't bullshitting. It's facts. For real. Think about last names and just start thinking about it. That's y'all homework today. I'm about to get off here and go run. Look, that's y'all homework when I get off here. Find your family last name and first of all, say it out loud. And think about it. That your family last name could be an occupation that one of your ancestors had, or maybe they had the last name for them folk out here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Stop Being Messy, for the super chat. My dad's family from the East Coast, last name Golf and Styles, come to find out the land my family owns, we had over 100 years. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. And this is the part that make me know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, man. Y'all go find out y'all history, man. Go do your genealogy. Y'all, even if you did the DNA, child, go get on Ancestry, Family Tree, or something, and go do your doggone genealogy. You're gonna learn you listen. I tell you what, you go do that goddamn genealogy, it'll be more satisfying than that 23andMe. Y'all went spit in the tube and gave them folk. It's gonna tell you more about you than you ever thought. That 23andMe don't teach you nothing. But go do that genealogy and watch what you learn. Watch what you learn. Watch. Man, let me get off here. I love y'all, man. Shout out to our cousins, our distant cousins from Europe. Well, I don't know if we cousins. I ain't gonna lie, Europe. The Europeans, the Black Europeans, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. We gonna come back to that one. But shout out to Acorn and the surrounding people, all our first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, or whatever the case may be. I love y'all. Y'all homework today. Go try to do a quick search on your family last name. Even if it's your married last name, y'all go try to do a little work on that. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised what you find. And start your genealogy, please. Start with you and your kids, and go up the ladder. Go up as far as you can go without asking somebody, and then go grab them damn census records. I think they only got up to, what we in, 2024? Yeah, they only up to like 1950 or something like that. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate all y'all for being here. Y'all are nothing short of amazing. I'm about to get off here and go run in this hot sun. I'm about to go let my third eye open up. You feel me? Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll.
How you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.